to elect me to the 2-year seat on the Board of Directors for District 1.
Microphone.
Can't hear.
There's a lot going on at the Galaxy. We are in the middle of a major repair and modernization program with completed projects such as the exterior facade, the pool, the berm, all beautifully done, and the fire and safety system. For some reason, we stopped the garage project before the sealant was put down on all floors. A beautiful cobblestone driveway is sinking in spots and will have to be repaired in those areas. Lack of oversight on these 2 jobs is evident. The company that did the work was paid by our previous manager for the driveway, and they should not have been. This cannot happen again. The new management company and the board have to take responsibility and be accountable to all of us. We need to point to our projects with pride and complete them properly the first time. We still have work to do. The lobby is being done now and looking great, the hallways, and most importantly, the elevators. We can no longer put Band-Aids on this problem. Between the various speeds of the closing doors, the slowness in stopping, and hesitation and stabilization and door openings, and people getting stuck, as I did one late night for 30 minutes, it's time to address this problem. We should bring in a professional elevator consultant to survey our situation and come up with some options. We installed new cables, maybe now we need new controls. This consultant must not be tied to the elevator company we now work with. Elevators present a safety issue, and this needs attention. The work our contractors do will be supervised with experience by our new management company and oversight by the board. Unfortunately, we have had to tighten our belts and make sacrifices in order to remain vibrant and viable. One of my goals is to get our fiscal situation under control. Because of this, an energy conservation plan is an important project we must develop and implement. We have to face reality that the mall is bleeding us, over $600,000, and we need to stop it and turn a big loss into a big gain. The mall is a beautiful asset and should add to our budget, not take away from it. We must work together to make sure this streamlining is short and that we come out of it in good health. After that, we can look to other projects, far away maybe, such as a sophisticated monitored security system. As your representative on the board, I promise to institute a program of owner surveys. Whether it's done once or twice a year for special projects is something that needs to be determined, but it will be done. We seek your input. I propose that to increase the Galaxy's market value, we develop a positive marketing program. Realtors should be invited to see our completed projects, and we must have a dialogue with newspapers. We need to nurture our resources, which is all of us. Why is it so difficult for us to find a new treasurer among our owners? Could it be the political battleground and recent chaos around here? Might people be afraid of getting involved? The time for silence is over. It's time for talking, not suing. Lawsuits are a last resort among honest, committed people who are really looking for answers. I'm sure we have plenty of qualified owners in a variety of fields who could make a great contribution to the Galaxy for many volunteer positions, 10 seconds, that need to be filled. This is our home. We are neighbors. We live together at the most wonderful...
Okay.
Is this on?
Yes.
My name is Barbara Tokay, and I'm running for the 2-year term in District 1. Tonight, I'd like to speak to you about a vision I've had for our community. I have a vision of a community in which owners can disagree with one another without putting on body armor. I have a vision going back to the way I saw this place 16 years ago, one winter evening, when I sat by the indoor pool and watched snow fall overhead on the glass panels. And I thought, wow, I'm lucky to live here. I'd like to go back there. I have a vision of a community in which owners participate in the big ticket decisions, the restoration program and how we pay for it. I have a vision of a community in which owners have a say in the big cost-cutting program so we don't become a no-service property. I say I have a vision, but really it's your vision. In the past year, I've spoken to 45 of you. You told me it's crazy, we don't have a say in these big decisions. And I said, well, you see, our bylaws say the board makes all the decisions. That's true. It's also true that our bylaws don't say anything about the decision-making process. That means you were right. It's crazy that owners have no voices in the big decisions. And we can change that. We can put ourselves into the process and make it work for us. I've sketched out a plan, which I'll share with you, but not here. I have a vision of a community that doesn't play the blame game. The cure is simple. Give power to the people. We, the owners, decide to fix the elevator. Something goes wrong, voices are raised, fingers are pointed, but hold on. We made the decision, and I guess we have to accept the responsibility. This is a win-win situation for all of us. I promise that you, the owner, will have a say in the big decisions. And I promise I will continue to work behind the scenes on your behalf as I have for the last 8 years. Remember the Blackwater Ferry? I named her. After the Blackwater Ferry visited me 3 times in 18 months, I described her attacks in a memorable way. I made sure management and the board realized that the Blackwater Ferry was striking the wastewater lines in every apartment. That led to creation of our ongoing Blackwater Ferry eradication program, which has been quite successful. I'm the numbers lady. I request, read, and analyze our financials. I'm currently on the Financial Advisory Committee. What do I do with these numbers? I help to control costs. Recently, I said to management and the board, we've paid for 4 energy consultants recently. How about reading those reports before getting another one? I said, why hire another contractor to fix the leaks into the mall when we have a warranty? I'm politically independent, so it isn't always easy to get the information, but I persist